Hello everybody, my name is Brolak and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we managed to defeat Winona of Fortree City Gym. That is pretty much all we did. We went over some new Pokemon, but there wasn't much else to do. Now then, in today's episode, we are going to be doing something that is a little tiny bit convoluted. So, I mentioned in the last episode that in the previous route, we were able to encounter a certain Pokemon, but it is decently complicated to encounter such thing. So, what we should do first is you want to head all the way back to Dewford Town. Why is that? I will explain as we get there. So, let's see. We want to actually see what the phrase of the day is. It's back to different anime, baby! Okay. So, yes, quit editing. So, the Pokemon that you can encounter in Route 119... Hang on, let me actually fly back there. This is a whole complicated process, and I don't understand how anybody would have been able to figure this out normally. Like, good lord. Okay, so, in Route 119, I'm also going to put up, like, a link to a thing that you can actually use to help with keep finding this Pokemon, because it's just so convoluted. Having the certain phrases will enable you to use a tile calculator for the Pokemon Feebas. In Route 119, every day, Feebas is randomly placed upon, 6 unique tiles across the entire Route 19 water tiles that you can fish from. Normally, it's not too difficult, but hey, you can't figure that out normally. So, you find this Feebas tile calculator, created by... Why the fuck is there no credits here? Why do you people not put credits on these things? Who is this? I don't know who this is. Mux? Mux. Created by Mux. It is a calculator that helps you determine which game... So you get to choose the game. Working battery at new game. What? No. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. You have to insert your trainer ID. My ID is... Oh, let's not use that one. 04432. We are using the English version. Nope, that is not what I want to use. Type in different anime. And then we calculate. So, there are several places where Feebas might be encountered. So, let me go see if I can figure this out. It is calculated that if we fish right here with the good rod, we should be able to find Feebas. I think. Is it correct? No. Okay. This might take a while. Thankfully, there are several different values that you can find Feebas on, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find. If this one's not working, I'm going to go over to... only via fishing, not via anything else. Okay, let's try here. See if this is Feebas. There are several different places where it can appear. Nope, that's Magikarp again. Just go fishing for a few more. Doesn't really want to appear on this one. Let's see. Nope, still Magikarp. Okay, let's try moving here. That's where it also says it might be. Again, completely random. No. Okay, let's try the green ones. Hey. Let's try here. So that corner, that there. Okay, let's see if this works. There you are! Feebas! Alright. So I'm just going to probably explain in post-commentary how exactly you can go about this. It's a very complicated process, but Feebas. Feebas is very similar to Magikarp. It is a relatively weak Pokemon that doesn't really have anything good going for it. However, via a very complicated leveling up process to evolve it, you are able to evolve it into the magnificent Pokemon Milotic. Milotic, similar to Gyarados, is very, very good. It has the unique ability Marvel Scale, which I'm pretty sure very few Pokemon still have. But overall, Milotic is a fantastic Pokemon, has incredible special attack and special defense, is practically the polar opposite of Gyarados. So it has just really good defensive but special offensive capabilities. Milotic is just a really fantastic Pokemon, highly recommend it. But the process to get Feebas and the process to evolve it is very complicated. That might be very, very strange to understand. You might see it says level up with max beauty. If you're wondering what that means, well, when a Pokemon... Go over all the way over here to the contest moves. Actually, no, we can't even see that. If you go into the Pokenav... condition... Look up your party Pokemon. You can see that each Pokemon has certain stats in this contest thing that we haven't actually gotten to yet. If the beauty is maxed out, Feebas is then able to be evolved. It's a complicated procedure. I don't know why Feebas is probably the most complicated Pokemon to encounter, but it is, and it also has one of the most complicated ways to evolve it. So, if you really want to use Milotic, definitely put in the effort, because this Pokemon will just be utterly fantastic to be having on your team. I was very tempted to have a Milotic on my team instead of Sharpedo. But, considering that I didn't want to go through the process of fucking going through the beauty bullshit, I decided against it. So, we have a Sharpedo now. Will I ever use a Milotic in later generations? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think I want to, because, again, it is a very complicated process. And I'm not too big on complicated processes for evolving Pokemon. Now, if they made it a little easier, then that's sure. But they didn't change anything about Feebas and like the encounters or anything. I just caught it for the hell of it. I don't even know why I bothered with it. So yeah. Nah, we'll keep it going. Why not? Now, if I want a shiny on further, then go right ahead. That's going to be an even bigger pain in the ass. Okay. Okay. So for the rest of the episode, we are going to be progressing further down this route here. And lucky me, it's raining. So, there aren't really any new Pokemon that we can find in this route. There's really nothing we can find in this route as far as I'm aware. But aside from that, there's not. This Pokemon is level 29. Why are the trainers so low level compared to the gyms? I don't understand. This happens so often. How did you not go down instantly? That is insane. Oy vey. Okay, Route 120. Is there anything of any actual note or worth here? I don't think so. Oh, well, there is. There's one thing. But aside from that, not really much else. Xatu. Well, Crunch will do wonders against this Pokemon. There's just special encounters. I mean, there's not really much else. Hey, no, wait. I'm baffled that Pelipper didn't go down in one hit. We're nearly 10 levels ahead of it and it didn't go down in one hit? That's crazy. Is there anything of use in this route? There is, actually. Can we get to that little spot there? Actually, hang on. Yeah, there's a little island down there, actually. Hang on. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, I'm going to put on the repel. It just stopped raining, by the way. I don't know if that was because I just transitioned into the previous location, but whatever. If we go this way, there's a little rock down here that only has one purpose. It's called the Scorch Slab. It only has this item, TM11 Sunny Day. That is the entire purpose of this little cave, I think. Wait, no, there might be something that was added in this version. But in the original game, that's it. That is all the Scorch Slab has to offer. In the Gen 6 remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, it holds a legendary Pokemon. That's the only other benefit it has. Okay. A lot of double battles here. Who needs leveling? Typhon, obviously. God, there's so much fucking noise going on out there. Of course, of all time they choose to do construction, several months after I moved in to a new location, they just decide to, you know, start that now. Thankfully, it shouldn't be picking up on the recording because it's decently far away. But yeah, this is probably just going to be a very battle-heavy episode. Oh, cast form! We might actually see its actual different form in use. This is not a good matchup. How does it actually look? Yeah, there we go. Neat. That's all it does. There's really nothing too interesting else aside from it. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. And of course the paralysis takes no effect. Crunch should take it out no problem because it's cast form, and cast form is generally not a good... Thunder! What the fuck? That didn't KO? Holy shit, cast form sucks. Hyper Potion! That is insane. That is actually ridiculous. Oh my god. Cast form is so bad. Let's take it into effect here. Typhon has 40 special defense. That is not a good stat number. But cast form still couldn't one-hit KO it. Like, that's actually insane. Holy shit. Yeah, don't use cast form. It's not good. Fuck, man. God damn. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just appalled at that. That was just insanely bizarre. That did not kill. That is insane. If it was Gulliver, it probably would have KO'd. The 4-time weakness. But still, Gulliver has better special defense than Nippy, so... God damn, man. That's still crazy. That's actually insane. We'll get the water duo out here just because they'll be doing more damage. Hit it with a surf. Ow. Okay, see, that makes more sense. Wow. Okay. So it's a good thing that that special attack is still decently big. Swagger? No. I'm pretty sure we've seen Swagger before. Ooh, Hariyama. Pretty sure we've seen Swagger before. It just confuses the opponent, confuses the target Pokemon, but also increases their attack by 2 stages. It's a risky play if you want to have the Pokemon basically KO itself with its own attack. But again, like I said, kind of complicated to use, and maybe not the best strategy to go against. A different Water Pulse. Hariyama is dreadfully slow, so it shouldn't be any problem. Oh god, yeah. Thankfully, Sharpedo's special attack isn't that bad in this game, so you were able to use both its Water and Dark type to severe advantage. Even if you're playing base Emerald, I still used a Sharpedo in like base Emerald. It was still really good. Having a decently high special attack is nice. It would be better to have that attack stat be put into more use, but thankfully they made Dark physical in this game. ROM hack. I need to keep saying that it was a ROM hack. Buried here somewhere. Oh, probably way down there in that grassy spot. Yes. We use cut here. What is here? Ooh, berries. Aspir berries. Those cure freeze. You are probably going to be... well, let's see what you have. First class trainer, huh? I know all about abilities. There's nothing you can do to me. If you have cast form, we'll be woefully disappointed. Swalot. Okay, that's a weird Pokemon to be talking about that. Let's hit you with a crunch. Okay. Body slam. Oh, come on. Come on, Typhon. No! Yes! Atta girl. Again, it would be fantastic to have good physical water types. But, unfortunately, we just have a single water pulse. Okay, let's swap out the Gex for now. It's not going to be super helpful in the rain, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Where is this item? This way. Huh? Is it in the grass somewhere? Where? Where? Oh, right there. Zinc. Okay, cool. You're a trainer. A little hedge maze situation here. Relatively big hedge maze. Good lord. Low tech, eh? Shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Leaf Blade should do it in. Is this a complicated route? It's not really too complicated. Lombre. Well, we can still use that. Really, it's just this big hedge maze looking area that's of the main concern. It's not too bad, though. There we go. And you have Ludicolo? You do. Pretty sure Gex can take this out, no problem. High crit ratio. Don't know if Ludicolo has decently good defense. I might have Swift Swim, which might be a slight problem, but it shouldn't. How are we looking? Okay. Water Sport. Cool, you wasted your move. Congratulations. Why the fuck would you... Again, Water Sport! Such a useless ability move! You're already in rain. You already decently take neutral damage from fire types. Why have it? It is such a waste of a move. It's already raining. Fire type moves are already weakened. God, I hate that move. It's so stupid. I hate it when my opponents use it because there's no point for them to use it. That guy was basically the same. He just had the C-Dot line, C-Dot, Nuzleaf, and Shiftry instead of, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The sport moves just pissed me off so much. They piss me off more when the opponents use them because they use them to no fucking effect. It doesn't make sense. They're the most illogical moves ever in existence. I am royally annoyed that they were even conceived. And I think this is the only instance where clouds are reflected in the water. Which is a really nice effect. Oh, and I think it looks even better during the nighttime because I think it's like starry. That might just be the Gen 6 remix though. Can't quite recall. Is there any use in surfing here? There is some secret base locations up here. But I don't think there's any... No, that's all it is. Two secret base spots right next to each other. Really strange design choice there. Hello. Want a battle? Finally! Somebody that's just straight up honest. I applaud you, good sir, because that is just a straight up honest ask. It's like, yeah, you know what? Let's battle. Why not? I got nothing better to do. That is the best response any trainer can make to someone. Or like any phrase that anybody can make to challenge a trainer to a fight. Straight up honesty. Don't bullshit with any other weird phrases. Oh, that's slightly disappointing though. This route is full of... Again, there we go. Water Sport, completely useless. I don't even have any fire types. So... Oh no, Air Cutter. I'm going to use Surf because that's just probably going to deal more damage. You're not resistant to it. I don't know why I didn't start off with that. Oh well. 39. Reaching the 40s. Surskit again. Okay. I'll send out Alpha, why not? We'll use Psychic. We haven't shown off Psychic yet. A lot of trainers in this route just have the full evolution line of Pokemon. I've noticed. Oh, come... Really? Alpha, you don't have that bad of special attacks, so why aren't you dealing more? I lost it. Do you have a Pokénav? I'll try harder. This guy's... I still like this guy. Hyper Potion. No response. You don't look like a trainer. And you give me just a random berry. Nice. Hiya, Papa. Cool, okay. Pecha, which is nice. Don't have to worry about being poisoned anytime soon. This little area up here, more berries. Raz, Nanab, Pinap, and Weepier. Weepier. I don't know. Item over here. Full heal, which is nice. There's a hidden item somewhere around here. Probably here. Another rare candy. Hell yeah. Mainly going to be finding rare candies just by the item finder. It's usually how it goes. So fast. That's a trainer up there, so we're going to hit it with Nippy. Sure, kid. Whatever you say. You probably just have a Ninjask. That's not what I was expecting at all. Such an odd Pokemon. Well, I guess Poison type is used by ninjas. It's a rather common one. Hit it with Ice Beams are doing it just fine. Now is he going to send out Ninjask? Yep, there we go. It's either Ninjask or just random poison types. Usually Coughing, Swallow, or some other poison type. Oh, dear God. Come on, Nippy. Yes! There we go. 39. We're doing good on stats. Bring out Alpha to train up a little bit. I like everybody being close around to the same level. It's always my forte. Okay. Hello. Oh, you are runes that are rumored possibly exist according to legend? Who knows? You seem to be, so I guess I am as well. With a ball toy. I was hoping you had like a rock type or something. But this should do just fine. Well, no. It is ground psychic type, so cut should do some good damage here. Yeah. Yeah. Sandshrew. Well, that might be a bit more complicated. Well, cut should do just fine. Okay, not as much. And there goes Dig. Okay. I guess I'm going to send out Gulliver. Just to completely counter Dig. Idiot. Should have thought of that before you used it, moron. If I had Earthquake on Metang, that would on Alpha, that would be way better of a choice. Another Sand. Sand Slash? Slash. Hit you with a Surf. Also, should point out, rain weather, when it's just like raining in the overworld, will stay consistent throughout the entire fight, until it's replaced by a different weather source. Are you going to talk more about this ruin stuff? Giant rock, I would like to believe it may indeed contain ancient ruins, but I see no entrance. Again, this looks like a very familiar formation that we've encountered before. But alas, we cannot do anything about it just yet. Who knows what it may hold. Maybe we'll find out soon enough in the near future. Is there anything else in this route, or is that it? Huh, that is it. We're in Route 121 now. I thought we would be in the next city by now, but I guess not. Okay, I think this is actually a good time to end the episode, because we've been going on for a while. And we've gotten some good progress. So, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be heading further along the routes. Maybe reaching the next city by the time we're done. Maybe exploring a whole brand new area, because that is a new location for us. Yeah, we'll see. See you guys next time.